Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. So today is one of the most exciting day of this journey. Or maybe let me say the second phase of this journey. Today is casting day. Today we're casting the second level of the three-story building. And we are starting out by dropping off our wholesale cement. Remember I said, last time I underestimated the total amount of cement that we needed. And this time around, your girl was on top of things. She makes sure that she got extra, which means more money. And I also purchased them wholesale. I did not go to a local dealer because it was even more expensive. And the wholesale purchasing, you have to put in your order a couple of days prior to your casting day before they can deliver it as early as 7 a.m. in the morning. And so by 6 o'clock, all the workers was down and they were ready to start the casting. We got our first batch of wholesale cement. And then the second batch came later on, which was in a storage next to the building. And the guys turned on the machine, we prayed, and then we started the casting. And guys, I was praying so hard because last time the machine broke and then we had a problem with the carpenter who later on decided to fall asleep after he ate. And this time around, I did not get 20 people to cast the building. I think I cut it down to about 7 or 8 people, excluding the people that the machine person, the guy who owned the machine, I think he brought 4 people from his side of the team to operate the machine. And then on the top floor, we had our people hauling the wheelbarrow as you see here and whizzing the concrete on the floor. It was amazing. Honestly, it went more smoother than the last time because we got a little bit seasoned within, the casting business. This whole building business is just the more you do it, the more you learn. And this time around, everybody who we had paid to work, because everybody was paid daily work that we call in, excluding the new carpenter, the engineer, the electrician, excluding those people, everybody else who was there to do the casting was paid daily pay. So as the cement was coming in, they was spraying it as like you see in the video, as the spaces was covered step by step, bits by bits. I expected it to go a little bit faster, but again, it's casting. They gotta make sure the concrete is compacted within the top of the building, which is underneath, on top of the steel, on top of the wiring, pipes and all the extras that we have going on. And then another tip, last time I lost a lot of cement, so this time around I told them to put the concrete plastic on certain areas at the bottom of the wall, so it's not everywhere. Because again, when you put the concrete plastic on certain area, it makes it impossible for you to achieve a very secure and guaranteed POP work. Because then in order to achieve that, you will have to bust in the wall and try to get like a drywall machine, kind of like a metal frame, in order for you to get POP on that level. Most people don't want to go through the headache, so they don't do any of that. But this time around, I had to put plastic on certain areas that I wouldn't have to do much on to achieve that POP look. Again, we also got pipes this time around for the water. You see the black pipes running through the video. We got pipes connected directly from the well, which is right behind the building. And then we had about 2 or 3 drums of water. And then people put in the water within the drums, and then the other person putting it in the machine, as you see here, just to kind of get it to move smoothly. I know you're looking at it like, oh my goodness, it's like a whole system. Guys, the last time it was not this organized. One person pouring the sand, one person pouring the rock, the other person pouring the cement. I mean, it was just so organized, as you see in the video, guys. It was perfectly organized. and we did not have as much headache as we did with the first casting. The guys did an amazing job, guys. And another tip that I would give you if you're casting, use the cement, because the delivery truck, we had to give him a little bit of money when he came in. We needed a warehouse for those first batch of cement when it came in. And if you don't have a warehouse for it, you will have to pay double transportation, because if you don't have a warehouse, meaning you don't have nowhere to store your cement. So if you can get a warehouse, that would be amazing for your material. As you can see, the top level is pretty much almost completed. That's like another side of the building. Guys, this building is huge. You see the plumbing pipes running through there. The building is huge. Some days I'm like, oh my goodness, can't believe this is happening. But again, dreams are realities when you give it your time. Make sure you put God first. Give it your time. Invest your time, your energy, your resources, your capital, and you will succeed with the right people around you. But again, like I was saying, storage is so important, because can you believe we actually had cement left over this time around? Last time around, we had to go and purchase some cement from the local dealer, which was even more expensive, like about $1.50 more expensive. But this is the complete building, and this is the last part of the casting, where the guys just kind of have to like fill in little areas that had the concrete machine to make sure it's smooth and it share well, that all the pipes are secure and spraying it. Guys, they did an amazing job. I cannot emphasize on how much proud that I am of the work that was done here. This team was amazing. And they actually listened to you. They didn't say, oh, la Liberia, oh man. The only thing that I couldn't get past was that 3 times a day eating and buying them something to clear their eye, which is liquor. But again, this is all within the project. This is all within the journey. You got to do what you have to do. And I strongly believe in procedures. And I feel like I was way more successful on this second level casting than I was on the first level. The concrete looked amazing. I mean, it was drying instantly. Great, beautiful color. We saved money. We had some cement left over. I mean, it was great, guys. And the guys that did the work was terrific. And I cannot say thank you. I can't emphasize how grateful I am to my father. He did an amazing job. Like, guys, he did everything I asked for and more. I am beyond grateful and blessed to have you, T.Y. Papa T.Y. I'm so grateful to have you. Guys, y'all have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed the video and learn a thing or two. Again, this is the second level. Stay tuned for the third level.